had a job that required you to risk your life every day and put in 12-hour shifts, you'd probably really value your vacation time. But Mark Matheson uses his vacation time to do more work.
It's probably some of the hardest work I ever did.
Matheson is a 17-year veteran with the Lethbridge Fire Department, and he recently came back from his second deployment with a charity called Global Fire.
It's a charity that helps out emergency responders. We only really hit developing countries or third world countries, so anywhere where they really have a need.
Every year, a Canadian team travels to a developing country to train volunteer firefighters, take them supplies, and firefighting equipment. The charity started in Toronto, but firefighters from all across Canada participate in it.
We had members from New Brunswick, Vancouver, and everywhere in between.
Including Lethbridge's own Mark Matheson, who took 2 weeks out of his personal vacation time and used his own funds to travel to Nicaragua, where he joined 10 other emergency responders to help the teams in Central America.
There's 2 states that we focused on in the northwest part of Nicaragua, Chinandega and Leon. And we met up with the members from 4 different stations, representing 4 different smaller cities. And we kind of took a bit from each of those, trained those guys with the hope that they would train their own. So hopefully it'll spread.
Matheson's team trained volunteer firefighters in search and rescue, disentanglement survival, and auto extrication. Although the trip is fundraised for, all the money goes to the humanitarian effort itself.
We'll determine whether or not we can organize something, and we'll set up a donation drive. So we'll fundraise for it, also look for surplus equipment, and then of course the team to go over and deliver the stuff and the training.
Donor money also goes into purchasing training props and other supplies.
Turnout gear like what I'm wearing, structural firefighting gloves, boots, helmets, things like that. Even if they had the money, they wouldn't necessarily be able to get that locally. Out of the 4 cities we were in touch with, the stations, none of them had a functional ambulance of any kind. They were all broken down, and they were just doing the best they could, transporting the patients in the back to the fire trucks. So we were able to actually get one of the ambulances on the road, which at least one's better than none. And it was really not a very big cost. It was just the cost of 4 tires and a siren.
Although Matheson was gone for 17 days in total, it wasn't what you'd call a sun and fun holiday. But he says what he got out of it was much more valuable.
Coming back here makes me appreciate what we have, and it kind of improves my attitude overall, I guess. Makes me a little more thankful for how we do things.
If you're interested in finding out more about Global Fire and getting involved,
drop me a line. You don't have to be a firefighter or any sort of first responder necessarily. If you just want to help out in this way, we're always looking for people.
For Go On Shaw TV, I'm Jeanette Roche.